Welcome, dearest youngsters. Happy Holi, holy wishes, holy prayers for you all. Wonderful day of colors today. India is the beautiful nation, having so many festivals in so many ways. Beautiful. The lightful festival, the colorful festival, the playful festival, the celebration festivals like Janmashtami and Ganesh Chaturthi. Oh, endless if you go on describing. So I wish you a very, very happy Holy. HOLY Holy, HOLI Holy. So welcome you, salutations to you, gratitudes to you that because of you we are studying Geetha Ramayana Ityadi, and then wishes and prayers. You continue keeping on learning. This should be lifelong saga of our studying Shastras and learning from them as to how the life has to be lived for outer and inner successes and perfections. So, welcome you all like every day. Today also we will have our 7 activities. The last one is seventh one, Kena Upanishad mantras chanting. Third Khanda, we have 3 mantras to learn. With that, third will be over. Fourth Khanda tomorrow. Before that, Valmiki Ramayanam, we will see Sri Rama Pattabhishekam today. Then, in those few shlokas, in that Sankshipta Ramayana, Bala Kanda, Valmiki Ramayana, first Sarga, when Rama was ruling, how was the Ayodhya and entire Bharata Varsha was described. Very, very informative, inspirational. Just today, tomorrow, day after. थोड़ा थोड़ा देखेंगे. Before that, I really congratulate you on this holy day. We are starting the study of the holy 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Yesterday we concluded the 14th one. Today is the 15th chapter. So the name of the chapter is Purushottama Yoga. Some places they say Purushottama Prapti Yoga. So today in that 15th chapter, the name of the chapter and the whole contents we will see. Then we will chant the entire chapter. From tomorrow, one shloka we take up for the study. So as we do every time, introduction, chanting, explanation of one shloka, again towards the end, summary of the whole chapter, once more chanting. That is what we have kept the tradition from last 530 days. It will continue. Congratulations to enter into 15th chapter. 14 are over, 15, 16, 17, 18. Only 4 more are there. So maybe in a month or two, little more, we will be able to achieve the completion of study of every sloka of Gita. We only thought of talking of some topics which are in the interest of the youth. That is how we started. But as we began, we just felt anyway we are doing. We don't know again we get a chance to interact with the youth or not. So I thought let us do every shloka. So first 6 chapters exhaustively we dealt with Karma Yoga, in which how to succeed in life all were discussed. Seventh onwards, along with those tips and learnings, what is the main theme of Gita of spiritual evolution? Those things were also being sufficiently properly seen by us. Your cooperation was very good. Thank you very much. Now, before that, we do our Vedic chanting of Taittiriya Brahmanam. Before that, Sankalpa and Prarthana. Before that, the first one today, our common sense thought. Two things we talked today. First of them is today is the holy festival, Holika. Two reasons. One is Mahalakshmi Mata's Avirbhava Divas also. Some people say, but mostly it is a Holika Dahana, therefore celebration. Holika was said to be the sister of Hiranyakashipu, has got this Divya Shakti because of her tapasya that she will not be burnt by the Agni. तो अग्नि तत्व को उन्होंने कॉन्कर किया. Anybody can do that by doing various yoga sadhanas with a strict discipline. So that's how she used to trouble people with her not getting burnt herself, But she can create the fire and fear and trouble others. Terrible lady. When Hiranyakashipu, the father of Prahlada, the greatest of the devotees of all time, tried to kill his son by all means, it is said when he failed, then this Holika said, I will kill him. How? Because she says, Agni will not burn me. I will put him in my lamp, then I expose myself to Agni. So I am anyway not going to be burnt. Prahlada will be burnt. Your work is done. But to her and his and everybody's surprise, she tried and it happened the other way around. That she got burnt in that Holika Dahanam. Prahlada was hail hearty safe. He came out from that fire untouched. That is how today the Holi is celebrated. Then that Brahmadeva, she asked, you gave me the boon of not getting burnt by the Agni. How did it happen? Then he answered, Maharaj, madam, anyone in this world, anything is given, especially such Shaktis, only to protect you, yourself, and not to harm others. And you were harming everyone with this your Shakti. And the ultimate of that was none other than the most sweetest, dearest, greatest Bhakta of the Lord. Prahlada you wanted to burn. Do you think the Lord will keep quiet or what? Not mine. Nobody's boons or blessings will work if the Lord becomes angry. And then main lesson is what? Never dare to touch the devotees of the God, even if you have the power of not being burnt by the fire. That power goes away, you will get burnt only. This is the lesson. For us also the lesson is therefore become the great bhakta of the Lord. Even Pancha Mahabhutas also will not trouble us. Water will not drown us, fire will not burn us, and the wind will not, make us dry. Earth will not take us inside. Space will not kill us. None of the Pancha Mahabhutas have sway on Bhagavan's bhaktas. Understood? All other means of killing or destruction, they don't touch the jnani as well as bhakta. This is the lesson from this Holika Dahana we learn. Bhakti prevailed, Bhakta prevailed, Bhagavan prevailed, Bhagavan's Anugraha prevailed, the devotee is protected, the demon is destroyed. Therefore, the celebration of the colorful festival Holi. Isn't it? Actually, nowadays, every festival, everyone, youngsters also celebrate to karre, very good. But know the story, know the symbolism, do due upasana or respect of that thing, and then you enjoy. As in the modern days every festival is eating, enjoying only. Bas dhoom karo, dham karo, dadaka dance karo, because throughout the day sit in IT offices and all, they fill their stomach so huge like Ganpati. Now through these dances and all during festival, 1 or 2 grams or milligrams they get, you know digested or reduced in weight. That's what they do. But remember Prahlada, remember Bhagavan Nrsimha, remember his grace on his bhakta, remember this Holika, learn the lesson from it. Then you play. Maybe all the devatas might have played the holy on the safety of Prahlada. ऐसा होगा. सारे जीव जंतु जो भी थे, everybody enjoyed it. That Bhagwan's bhakti prevailed. That's the Holika story. Okay. Now, the second common sense thought today on this very auspicious holy day. Let us get this maturity understanding and let us take this commitment in our life from now onwards. What is that commitment we have to take? See, in the world when we are, how many things we desire in our mind? Okay. Desire is not wrong, but desiring everything unlawful, unrighteous is wrong. Point one. Desire to, point two, correct desire you must have. Second. Third is what? Desire in a limited way, not unlimited. But we are here to talk the fourth point more than the other three sets so far is what? By desiring and by waiting for something to happen, for the desire fulfillment, and nothing happens, and the desire is unfulfilled, therefore remain frustrated. Instead of that, the moment any sankalpa or desire comes, immediately focus. After focusing and ascertaining that it is dharmic noble desire, how to fulfill it, on that you focus. What are the things to be done by us? The more you learn the art of focusing on the means to reach the goal, no goal is unreachable. Every goal can be reached because the human being has the divine inside. All powers are there inside. Even if some of the things lack, he can take the help of others, take the help of the God. He can fulfill all his missions provided he works for them. So today's thought is what? Focus on the means. Focus on what is to be done to achieve my ambition or the vision or the aim or the goal, target. Okay? First, it can be your own money earning desire. Then think about it. Know how many naukri I have to do, jobs or businesses, positive, honest wala, with which I can learn, earn the money. करो वो मिल जाएगा. So to the desire of profession. Why can't that profession come to you? It will come, but not by desiring, but by deserving. After desire, by working for it, when we deserve, we get it. The one who only desires, never deserves, will never get anything. The one along with desire, by working for it, when he deserves, nobody can stop him from getting that result. The first thing is your money, your professions, your tarakki in the outer world. Think for the about the means and work on. Second is with regard to the people. Ki, why people don't love me, don't invite me, don't come to me, don't talk to me. These are the desires we have. People should love, talk to me, invite me, come to me, and all. Acha hai, you are a social human being, you have to meet. But instead of getting frustrated, nobody coming to me and all, think about it. What is that which is to be done to invite people, to make the people trust me, to make the people love me, to make the people befriend me, to make the people invite me, to make the people respect me. Socho na. So people love and respect those who are talented. People love and respect those who have all the virtues and values, etc. People love and respect those people who work hard, who help others, who serve others. These are the things when you have. Why will not the people love? My parents don't love me. You are like buffalo sleeping up to 9 a.m., doing nothing, demanding all the attention and help and nonsense. How do you expect them to love you? You think what is to be done. So that parents love so much and they say, my Kana, my cute babies, more than Krishna to me. So to the husband saying the wife doesn't love me. And Maharaj, as a husband, you take care of her, show all your that love for her. Why will not she do? Children, parents also say, my children don't respect. Are become respect worthy, na? When you are attentive to them, when you just take all their cares of all their needs, etc. Why will not they do? And remember, sometimes even if you do the efforts, it may fail. अरे एफर्ट लगाओ तो भी को फेल हो रहा है बिना एफर्ट का तो फेल तो हो ही गया isn't it? Just think about the means, focus on that. Today, holy gift we give to ourselves. Without understanding the means and working for them, you will never get the results. Now, coming to the third topic of spirituality. Here also, शास्त्र ज्ञान मुझे नहीं आता. अरे शास्त्र क्लास में रेगुलर आओ, घर में होमवर्क में पढ़ो, ask the questions, will answer you, then the shastra jnana will grow. So I am not developing concentration. You do daily japa, puja, then the concentration will grow. Sorry, not grow. Then my devotion is not growing. You do the devotional practices of bhajana, kirtana, listen to the katha of the God, तब जाकर बढ़ेगा. No, Bhagwan's grace is not there. Why will it come? What have you done? Have you sat in your puja room every day regularly? Have you gone to the mandirs and did the puja systematically and offered all the naivedyam etc. to God? And did you really ardently pray to Him? ये सब किया ही नहीं और कृपा भगवान का नहीं हो रहा है, कैसा होगा? So too I cannot meditate. You never tried to meditate. Did you study what is the object of meditation? Did you understand what is the exact process of meditation? Have you understood who is the one who is qualified for meditation? Did you gain those qualifications? ये बिना किए just like that, like politics. 25-30 years when he works as कार्यकर्ता, then municipal councillor का सीट देते हैं. You have to work. Suddenly आगे दे दो तो नहीं होता. Or you pour lot of money. That also deservability nowadays. A cinema actor suddenly hero role नहीं देते, है ना? They are tested in so many small roles unless उनके पापा वगैरह वो भी recommendation वगैरह हो. But even with recommendation, if his son is put in cricket match or even in cinema, he'll have to work to sustain there. नहीं तो पहले मूवी पहले मैच ही फ्लॉप. Don't you see this in the world in the same way? स्पिरिचुअलिटी में भी हमको ग्रो होना है तो डिजायर करने से नहीं होता, काफी नहीं है वो वर्क. लाइक आई एम डिजायरिंग टू टॉक ऑन गीता, होता है क्या डिजायर से? I have to work on it. I have to study Geetha. I must understand myself as those shlokas, and I should think how I have to talk on this topic to the youngsters so that they are at least listening, able to listen. If I don't do this mehnat, my desire that I must talk on Geetha to youth, it won't be fulfilled. So, whether it is your professional establishments, growths, money earnings, whether your social statuses, whether your relations with the people, all of them have to be worked and earned. Same way is spirituality. So focus on the means. What are the things to be done to achieve the goal? है कि नहीं? Present government does that. Means पे ध्यान देते हैं. Then they practice the means, the end result is achieved. The end result is remove the entire गुंडागर्दी from उत्तर प्रदेश. मीन्स क्या है? उनको बुलाओ समझाओ, जो समझा समझ गए. नो एवरीबॉडी कॉल्ड, जिसको समझाया समझ गए वो लोग ठीक हो गए. देन दे वर नॉट टच्ड. बट अदर फेलोज हु टुक ग्रांटेड, बहुत सरकारों को आके देखा हमने, आगे चले गए, बुलडोज कर दिया, उनको अंदर कर दिया, एनकाउंटर कर दिया. These are all the means obtained. Now the गुंडागर्दी मुक्त state Uttar Pradesh, the terrible it was. One example. Like this, country being big, many things have to be done, but the means के ऊपर focus कर रहे हैं. At least for that reason, you have to elect them again and again. Same government जो चल रहा है अभी. अभी इलेक्शन आ रहे हैं अगले महीने. करेक्ट पार्टी को जिताओ ताकि एज ए हिंदू इंडियन or a proper human being, you will really grow in life. Okay, they have to find the means and attend to the means. Then only the goal is achieved. Right? And while implementing the means, improve the skills in that, workmanship in that, talents in that. All these add to the performance, yielding the good results. Same time, most important thing, leave it for your homework is what? To while implementing the means, which are the ones which are disturbing you, distracting you, which are the weaknesses which are not allowing you even to take an initiative. शुरू नहीं करने दे रहे आप. They have to be very powerful willpower commitment से we have to keep them away. ऐसे नहीं होता है फिर, है ना? Like if you have made 2 lakhs of loan, to pay that loan, that much pain I have to go through. So too, if I have created my nature to be so bad and negative and opposite to my goal, then that much effort I have to put, difficulties, struggles I have to go through to come out of that negative nature. और करना पड़ता है ना मेहनत फिर. सो उसको भी थोड़ा करते हुए फोकस ऑन व्हाट इज टू बी डन. In the to be done only, these are there. Avoid that which are opposite. Start doing what is correct. By this only the results come. Such people only are blessed by God, not just like that. Okay? Now, with this, the two topics we have seen our introduction. Then let us do Sankalpa. Om Parabrahmane Namaha Shrutimatre Namaha Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Namaha Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे गीता मात्रे वेद व्यास महर्षि नमः श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे रामायण वाल्मीकि महर्षि नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोध श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्ति सनातन धर्म से वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरायाः मोक्ष मार्गाणां भक्ति ज्ञान कर्मादीनां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधना प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापने दिग्विजयार्थम श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव मंदिर कृष्ण मंदिर समस्त विश्वविद्यालय समस्त पुण्यक्षेत्र दिव्य क्षेत्राणां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ यागादीनां द्वारा समस्त विश्वे धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थ प्रचारेण विश्वस्य संरक्षणाभिवृद्धि भारतवर्षस्य भारतधर्मस्य समस्त शत्रु निर्मूलन द्वारा संरक्षण पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित समस्त कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थम तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति परमात्मा भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति देशभक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति माता पितृ भक्ति सेवा भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक कार्यक्रमाणां शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नानां मध्ये शांति मंत्रोच्चारणं तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मण पारायणं श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता पंचदशोऽध्यायस्य पारायण अध्ययनस्य आरम्भः श्रीमद्वाल्मीकि रामायण बालकांड प्रथम सर्गस्य अध्ययनं श्री केन उपनिषदः पारायणं वयं सर्वे स्व उत्थानार्थं मोक्षादीनां प्राप्त्यर्थं विश्वशांति कल्याणार्थं च पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थं च सकलविध आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्यादि प्राप्त्यर्थं च करिष्यामहे. Friends, this is a sankalpa. Now let us do our sana bhavatu. Om 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 Sahana bhavatu Sahanau bhunaktu Sahaviryam karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Friends, we have done the introduction, Sankalpa, Shanti Mantra. Now Vedic chanting 5 minutes. Om Shri 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 Vedamatre Namaha. Shri Krishna Yajurvediya Taittiriya Brahmanam Dvitiyashtakam Dvitiya Prapatakaha Atha Saptavimshati Shlokat Arabhyam. Om अनन्दद्भुव इति व्याहरद्वेदासीद्वेधा दत्त प्रजात्यै. ॐ देवा वै वरुणमया जयन् स यस्यै देवतायै दक्षिणामनयतु तामव्लीनात् ते ब्रुवन् व्यावृत्य प्रतिगृह्णाम तथा नो दक्षिणा नव्लेष्यतीति ते व्यावृत्य प्रत्यगृह्णन् ततो वै तान् दक्षिणानाव्लीनात् य एव विद्वान् व्यावृत्य दक्षिणां प्रतिगृह्णाति नैनं दक्षिणाव्लीनाति राजा त्वा वरुणो नयतु देवि दक्षिणेऽग्नये हिरण्यमित्याह आग्नेयं वै हिरण्यं स्वयैवैन्द स्वयैवैनन्दे स्वयैवैनद् देवतया प्रतिगृह्णाति सोमाय वास इत्याह सौम्यं वैवासः स्वयैवैनद्देवतया प्रतिगृह्णाति रुद्राय गामित्याह रौद्री वै गौः स्वयैवै नान् देवतया प्रतिगृह्णाति वरुणायाश्वमित्याह वारुणो वा अश्वः स्वयैवैनं देवतया प्रतिगृह्णाति प्रजापतये पुरुषमित्याह प्राजापत्यो वै पुरुषः स्वयैवैनं देवतया प्रतिगृह्णाति मनवे तल्पमित्याह मानवो वै तल्पः स्वयैवैनं देवतया प्रतिगृह्णाते उत्थानायाङ्गी रसायन इत्याह यं वा उत्थान आङ्गी रसः अनयैवैनत् प्रतिगृह्णाति वैश्वानर्यर्चारतं प्रतिगृह्णाति वैश्वानरो वै देवतया रतः स्वयैवैनं देवतया प्रतिगृह्णाति तेनामृतत्वमस्यामित्याह अमृतमेवात्मन् धत्ते वयोधात्र इत्याह वय एवैनं कृत्वा सुवर्गं लोकं गमयते मयोमख्यमस्तु प्रतिग्रहीत्र इत्याह यद्वै शिवं तन्मयः आत्मन एवैषा परेत्तिः क इदं कस्मा अदादित्याह प्रजापतिर्वैकः स प्रजापतये ददाति कामः कामायेत्याह कामेन विददाति कामेन प्रतिगृह्णाति कामो दाता कामः प्रतिगृहीत्येत्याह कामो हि दाता कामः प्रतिगृहीता कामगं समुद्रमाविशेत्याह समुद्र इव हि कामः सेव हि कामस्यान्तोऽस्ति न समुद्रस्य कामेन त्वा प्रतिगृह्णामीत्याह येन कामेन प्रतिगृह्णाते स एवैन ममुष्मिन् लोके कामागच्छते कामैतत्त एषा ते कामदक्षिणेत्याह काम एव तद् यजमानोमुष्मिन् लोके दक्षिणामिच्छति न प्रतिगृहीतरे य एवं विद्वान् दक्षिणां प्रतिगृह्णाति अनृणामेवैनां प्रतिगृह्णाति विलीनात्यश्वमित्याहाङ्गिरसः प्रतिगृहीत्र इत्याह प्रतिगृहीतेत्याह दक्षिणेत्याह चत्वारि च ॐ शान्तिः 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 wonderful friends. Now we have to do Srimad Bhagavad Gita as in the concluding portion of 14th chapter. I gave you the essence. I may not repeat it, but this much so you know. Sakshat Bhagavan himself gave this knowledge through Arjuna to all of us. This Bhagavad Gita is Sakala Upanishad Veda Jnana Sara. As we again and again say in this Bhagavad Gita Jnanam, how to succeed in the outer world, how to succeed in our personality management, so that inside we are at peace and ease, and then most importantly, as the main topic, how to succeed spiritually in discovering Paramatma in our Anubhuti. Okay, all these secrets are given. In fact, first 6 chapters you can talk about outer successes. Second 6 chapters you can talk about through devotion, because second 6 chapters are the Bhakti Shatkam, that we purify, we integrate, we divinize, we synergize all our faculties and tune them to the divine for His grace to come for every successes. Now the third Shatkam, the chapters from 13 to 18, they talk about the spiritual knowledge, the knowledge of the absolute truth, the knowledge of the reality, knowledge of the self, the knowledge of Tattva, knowledge of the Atman. Having gained which, having realized which, having known which, having merged in which, there is final gaining of everything. There's nothing more remains to be gained. No more conditions, no more limitations, no more sufferings, no more bondages. That's the glory of all our Shastras. Gita contains essence of them. Now our job is what? Introduction is done here. Parichayam to you that this is what Gita is. Till that whole subject is digested, practiced, and the promised result is gained, it is your job to study Gita Shastra again and again. Gita is neither a novel that we study for time pass and keep it away, nor any academic subjects which has only limited purview of some academic gain. This is the moksha giving knowledge. Though till it comes, this book has to be, Shastra has to be regularly revised through, browsed through, studied and gone through by all of us. It is this holy gift, second one, you give to yourself. First gift तुमने देखा, focus on the means. The means is Gita Adhenam thoroughly. This is what the thing I want to talk to you as beginning. Then the third topic is in this Jnana Shatkam, we have seen the 13th chapter. Its name was Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga. So this is the Kshetra, this is the Kshetrajna. In that only, this is Prakriti, this is Purusha. In that only, this is Gneya Paramatma. So the Purusha, the Kshetrajna, the Gneya are one. Prakriti and Kshetra are one. So both of them are mixed up, because of which the valueless, unreal Kshetra and Prakriti was made as if valuable and real, and the Purusha and Kshetrajna, who is never conditioned by anything, right from birth up to the death, he appears to be conditioned because the gunas of the Kshetra or Prakriti are superimposed on the Kshetrajna or Purusha. Now what we have to do? जब दोनों चीजें गलत तरह से admix हो गए and giving the problem, like the leg and the thorn, the thorn entered into the leg, then it is painful. Actually the position क्या है? Thorn should be in its place, leg should be in its place. Leg has gone and put itself on the thorn. Thorn said, चल ठीक है मैं भी आ रहा हूँ. What is the way to come out of that pain and septic? Remove that thorn and separate your leg from it. Isn't it? The thorn is all these Kshetra and Prakriti. The leg is the Purusha, the Kshetrajna. No, vibhag karo dono ko. Karke, you identify with the Kshetrajna and Purusha, not with the Kshetra and Prakriti. At the most, the Kshetra and Prakriti are in our life to conduct whatever the duties we have to do some sevas if possible, to worship the God and to worship the to to recognize the self for the spiritual ultimate. उसके लिए ही ये प्रकृति क्षेत्र को यूज करना. That is not used for the spiritual emancipation, not used for divine seva, nor for the seva of the world, not even for the duty, and misused only for the bhoga, and that also to get that bhoga or enjoyments, crossed all the limits of dharma or punya. We start do adharma and apapa, that becomes calamitous, destructive. These things have to be taught right in the beginning only when we start the journey of our life. But no schools, no colleges, no parents, nobody teaches. Therefore, we are becoming enemy of ourselves. We are victimized by our own selves. Now, the Gita Jnanam clearly tells us the mixed up things are separated, and we give the position of Prakriti or Kshetra its position. We know what are we, so we don't get bogged by it. Like the Sharira. It is a Kshetra. Sharira is a Prakriti. I am the Kshetrajna. I am the Purusha. To me, the Kshetrajna Purusha maintain this body. Use it for doing my duties. Use it for helping if anybody is to be helped. Use it for the devotional worship. Use it for if it is helpful in doing your spiritual sadhana of the truth, going to the Guru, serving him, listening from him the Shastra. Other than that, If the body is given excessive food, excessive sleep, and for the fulfillment of these demands and all, the duty to be done that is given up, and the wrong means are taken up, they are all the sins. Why it happens? Because I have identified with this body. So instead of becoming a master of it, I became slave. I suffer. ओके therefore विभाग करके जिसका जो पोजीशन है उसको वही दे देना एंड यू आर द क्षेत्रज्ञ एंड पुरुष you have nothing to do with the kshetra and prakriti. Don't get lost in it. Everywhere it is so. Like you are kshetrajna purusha, your friend is kshetra and prakriti. Friendship for working together, helping together. That's it. Nor yourself get attached to him and expect from him which you cannot, nor allow him to attach to you and come under obligation to so much that you miss our Gita classes, all other duties, etc. But ये common sense नहीं होता हमको तो anything क्षेत्र we identify with it and we forget our kshetrajna's dignity of being independent and free and undisturbed suffer. Kshetrajna through the kshetra becomes jiva and suffers. Kshetrajna, when he keeps the kshetra in distance, never get entangles, but does what is done to be done, he is called as sadhaka. The kshetrajna establishes in essential self, he is called siddha purusha. My kshetrajna vas. Listen these things once, twice, thrice, the data starts entering. Then you contemplate on it, the knowledge dawns. Then start practicing it, the experience comes. For that only, human life has to be used. Starting from now, let us use as many lives as it takes, never mind. If you're on this path, Bhagavan will give us again and again better resources, equipment, surroundings, guides, etc. In the same way as we saw, the Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Prakriti Purusha Vibhaga, 14th chapter also Vibhaga. That was Guna, Gunatraya and Vibhaga. These two are same topics put in different bhasha. That's it. Some may like in the language of three gunas and Gunatita Purusha. Some may like Kshetra and Kshetrajna Bhav. जिसको जो पसंद है वो. That's how Gita. Every chapter is a development also. Every chapter is independent also for giving us the liberation. If you understand it very thorough. इट्स वेरी सब्जेक्टिव है मतलब गीता आदि ज्ञान को समझना है तो lot of subtlety required, repeated studies required, then knowledge that is gained or given there has to be observed in us. जो वो कह रहे हैं कि सत्य है कि नहीं, then only the knowledge is ours. है ना, like the physics chemistry knowledge has nothing to do with us. वो objective knowledge है वो. जैसे हम हैं फर्क नहीं पड़ता है उसको पढ़ सकते लाइक हाउ टू प्रोड्यूस इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इट हैज नथिंग टू डू विद यू you make a dam allow the water to collect it put a turbine below allow the water to fall then move the turbine electricity comes in that process you are a good person or bad person or angry person or cranky person you are intelligent nothing will be required in that aspect because it's an objective knowledge but spirituality shastras is subjective knowledge. Therefore, unless I become pure, unless I become disciplined, unless I become single pointed, unless I become subtle, these jnana of the Shastra do not enter in me. After entry of that jnana only, I see the authenticity of it, logic of it. Then I do the application of it. Then I see the result. Then फिर मेरे को faith हो जाता है कि this is not an ordinary thing. This is ultimate and the greatest of the greatest. Okay. Now having said this to you, now today we have to enter into the 15th chapter. Holy Day, wonderful. This is the second smallest chapter of the entire Gita. It has also 20 slokas only, like the 12th chapter also 20. 12th chapter 20 slokas are all small only. But in 15th chapter, first three slokas and in between one or two slokas are big ones. That's why it is second smallest. Biggest is 18th chapter. I'm saying sloka number wise. But then to this chapter, na, specially, Bhagavan himself gives a name called Shastra. Doesn't mean all other 18 chapters are not Shastras. All of them are Shastra, but Bhagavan has special love for this chapter. Therefore, it's called toward the end, last loka mein, Iti Guhyatamam Shastram. This is the most profound secret wala Shastra. Hey Arjuna, I gave it to you. Etad Buddhva, having understood this, practice this, Buddhiman Kruta Krutya. You are wiser than the wisest and you are fulfilled in your life. So 15th chapter is called as Shastra. Every chapter is Shastra, 15th is specially. Why? Because in any spiritual Shastra, little heavy topic I am talking to you, with the faith that you will be little attentive to listen and understand. In any of the spiritual scriptures of ours, which are of the totally spiritual taste, Adhyatmic Sadhana ka, whatever the topics are there, all the topics are covered in this. That is why this is called Shastra. I'll just for an example, I tell you few things. In the pure Moksha Shastra, what is talked? What is Brahman and his nature? Where is that Brahman? How to achieve that Brahman? These are the topics. All of them are covered here. Who is Ishvara? What are his Shaktis? What is his connection with this Jagat? These are the discussions. Though it is a small chapter of 20 slokas, all these topics are covered. What is Jagat? Where from it has come? What is its purpose? What is its nature? How to deal with it? These are the things that are talked, that is being discussed in this chapter. Who is Jiva? What is his relation with this Jagat? What is his relation with the Paramatma, Ishvara as well as Parabrahma? Jiva, why and how he gets into bondage? Jiva, why and how he gets into liberation? These are the topics. All of them are discussed in this chapter 15. Then, what is Maya? What is Srushti Sthiti Laya? What is Bandhana? What are the Arhata qualification for moksha? How to get the Shuddhi of the Antakarana? What is the Bhakti? What is the Jnana? What is meditation? I already told you more than 15 topics. All of them are there in this chapter. And phala, when we recognize that Paramatma, what result comes to us, wo bhi isme batate hain. That is why this chapter is called as Purushottama Prapti Yoga or Purushottama Yoga. So I brought you with introduction to the 15th chapter. Then I told you this is the second smallest chapter and is only 20 slokas. But Bhagavan calls it as Shastra. Why? Because all these are covered. Now let me see while talking this chapter if I can bring those topics to you. I may not be allowed. May Lord may block those thoughts because I'm talking to the youngsters ना उनको जो चाहिए वही मेरे से कहलवाएंगे भगवान. But the same me when I talk to a high level scholars and those who want to listen, to them the Lord will reveal those subtle knowledge. जो होता है उनके अनुसार जो बात आते हैं ना, like when talk to children, not youngsters, my language tone tune will be different. I'll become like child. When I talk to the old people, first of all, I don't talk to them. Frustrated fellows. Even if I'm forced to talk to them, I'll be in different mode. है ना उनको डांटते हुए बोलूंगा मैं क्यों दे वेस्टिंग एवरी मोमेंट ऑफ टाइम इन अगेन रनिंग बिहाइंड द सेम थिंग्स एंड गेटिंग फ्रस्ट्रेटेड इसे डंडा लगाते हैं उनको बट इफ दे आर मेच्योर्ड देन वी रेस्पेक्ट वी वैल्यू द वाह यू आर द बेस्ट क्रिएशन ऑफ द लॉर्ड दैट यू आर मेकिंग यूज ऑफ योर old age elderly age for the highest of purpose. So this is how it is anyway. Okay, now in these 30 shlokas 20 shlokas what are the things that are contained one by one means in a 15-20 minute में सारा सारांश. Tomorrow I'll talk to you. Then tomorrow itself first shloka we'll explain. Slowly, steadily, as we studied each shloka of the 14, 13, 12 chapter so far, आराम से ऐसे पढ़ेंगे. Just cooperate with me. Why it is called as Purushottama Yoga? What are these 20? How many topics this chapter 15 can be divided into? What are they? I'll talk tomorrow. take up the first sloka. So be with me. Let us enjoy. Today we'll make a chanting of this chapter because such a auspicious holy day ना तो पूरा पारायण तो करते हैं. ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्. चैंटिंग. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ पंचदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच ओम ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह ततोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन छित्त्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी निर्मानमोहाजितसङ्गदोषाः अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञैः गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षते शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्छाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानः नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजः जगद्भासयते अखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्छाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकं गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा उष्णामि चौषधीः सर्वाः सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधं सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत् वेदविदेव चाहं द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो मामेवमसम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् idamuktam maya nagha etad buddhva buddhiman syat कृतकृत्यश्च भारत ओम तत्सत् इति श्रीमद् भगवद गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्म विद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे पुरुषोत्तम योगो नाम पंचदशोऽध्यायः सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः हरिः ओम तत्सत्. Chanting is done with little introduction. Tomorrow at length we study the entire summary of this Pandrama Adhyay. Then one by one shloka. By God's grace, Guru Krupa, we will be able to study. So, thank you, dear friends. Now we enter into our Srimad Valmikiya Ramayanam. Om Apadamamahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Sri Rama Ramete Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattuliyam Ramanama Varanane Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam Bala Kandam Prathama Sarga. Towards end we are now of the Sankshipta Ramayanam. So Sri Rama with everyone came back from Lanka having killed Ravanasura, etc. The great reception arrangements were made by Sri Bharatji. All that was exhaustively studied. Then, when Rama became Raja, how people were happy, how Rama took care of the kingdom as king. They are being described. They are only the subheadings. For more detail, we have to study them in Ramayana Shastra. So we'll chant from verse 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. Five of them I will chant. Let me see how much I can explain. Hmm. नन्दिग्रामे जटां हित्वा भ्रातृभिः सहितो अनगः रामः सीताम् अनुप्राप्य राज्यं पुनः अवाप्तवान् प्रहृष्टमुदितो लोकः तुष्टः पुष्टः सुधार्मिकः निरामयो हि अरोगश्च दुर्भिक्षभयवर्जितः न पुत्रमरणं किञ्चित् द्रक्ष्यन्ति पुरुषाः क्वचित् नार्यश्चा विधवा नित्यं भविष्यन्ति पतिव्रताः न चाग्निजं भयं किञ्चित् नाप्सु मज्जन्ति जन्तवः न वातजं भयं किञ्चित् नापि ज्वरकृतं तथा न चापि क्षुद्भयं तत्र न तस्करभयं तथा नगराणि च राष्ट्राणि धनधान्ययुतानि च नित्यं प्रमुदिताः सर्वे यथा कृतयुगे तथा. Chanting is done. Now this 89th mantra we have spoken. Nandi grame jatam hitva bhratruvihi sahitah anagaha. So having reached to Nandi Grama through that Pushpaka Vimana, there along with his other three brothers, Bhagavan has removed that Jata Valkala Chiradharana because that 14 years of order of that father, Dasharatha and Kaikeyi is over. Now they can back to the princely, kingly get up and set up. Point one. Point two, only Rama was told to go to the forest and be in that Jatavalkala Dharana. But remember, all the three brothers, Lakshmana Swami, Bharata Swami, Shatrughna, all of the three also, for those 14 years, they were also in Jatavalkala. They were also Kandamula Phala. Now see that synergy or integration of those brothers and their mutual love and trust and prema on each other. This is what we have to learn. The Prema Sakhyada brothers. Jealousy of this only, that Rakshasa who killed his brother and killed his father to become king has destroyed our Rama Mandir. The one who destroyed the Rama Mandir, उसने अपने भाइयों को जेल में डाला, पिताजी को भी जेल में डाला, मार भी दिया उनको. He is jealous of the glorious, loving bond of our Rama Lakshmana, Bharata Shatrugna. Exemplary. Live life like that. If you are lucky enough to have your brothers, etc., sisters, इतना प्यार से रहो कि there is no joy you can get through that beautiful loving way to live with brother, sister, provided you are no egoistic, no selfish, stupid fellow. सब छोड़ बस. All those negativities. Like Rama Lakshmana. Rama has given everything to his brothers. Love, seva. They also reciprocate. So much obedient they are all to Rama. Never questioned or doubted or opposed, etc. Rama was also so dharmic and so glorious. All in all is Rama's personality. One personality, Rama, is enough for us to study throughout the life to make ourselves. In him, everything is fulfilled. Every greatness, grandness, glory, as a human being, he is fulfilled in that Rama Bhagavan. That is हमारा मर्यादा आदर्श पुरुषोत्तम श्री राम भगवान. Since till तब से लेकर अब तक, even this terrible Kali Yuga of technology and bhoga, still there are millions of Rama Bhaktas. See today Ayodhya कितना भरा है. Special gulal is made today for Lord Rama there, so that the mandir is not spoiled. And how many हजारों लाखों. Every घर में जीवा में राम राम चल रहा है. You the youngsters also start becoming Rama Bhakta. Make Rama as an idol. Be like him, not like Ravana or Kumbhakarna or Meghanath. Deluded, sleepy, and arrogant. So, I'm just telling this. Sri Rama came, Jatavalkala, they dropped, they wore their dress. So, us samay, the preparation and all, big things are there. Study the main Ramayana. Then, Rama Sita Manuprapya, Rajyam Punaha Avaptavan. So, having Sita ji next to him, Sri Rama got the Rajyam. No, but that is Sri Rama Pattabhisheka, a huge chapter of 70 shlokas. In that, everything is described. As to how to do that Abhisheka, the water from all the 500 rivers and the oceans in our country are there, all over the world. The Sugriva orders, Bharata orders Sugriva, tells Sugriva orders Vanaras, Hanuman, and all of them. Overnight they go to such a distance and they bring bade ghato mein the jala required for the Abhishek. Then how Rama is Alankrita, Sita is Alankrita, the Simhasana there where they were seated, that is Alankrita, all is told. Then how first Vasishtaji does the Abhisheka as a blessings, then that Vishwamitraji, then the other rishis like Vamadeva and all they do. Then the mother, all of them one by one do. Everyone gets a chance to do the Abhisheka. Before that, the whole arrangements for Abhisheka, Pattabhisheka, organized by Bharata, helped by all these Vanaras who came, volunteers. Because they have the Valam. Valam means the tail. They were volunteers. English volunteer bola. So they all did that one. Then the variety of the pujas, ucharanas, mantras, with which the kalasha jala is divinized. With that jala, with the mantra ucharana, the abhisheka is done. At that time, into that raja, into that person, that rajatva, the power to rule the kingdom as a king, they are brought through those mantras, etc., as per our Vedic tradition. Really gets that knowledge, wisdom, power, everything. These all yajnas, like when the Upanayanam is done, with that child or whoever is getting it done, वो यज्ञ कराते हैं वहाँ. Through that yajna and other puja, he is given that power to be able to do that every day Sandhya Vandanam Gayatri Ucharana. With that power, he becomes so powerful to do his duties for the rishis, for the pancharuna कहते हैं ना, तो देवता अरुण, ऋषि ऋण, भूत अरुण, मनुष्य ऋण, then Jivaruna, all the 5 runas he can clear. Pitruruna, sorry. Devaruna, Pitruruna, Rishiruna, Bhutaruna, Manusharuna. Bhuta means other beings. He'll have to do. At the same time, through doing that Pitruruna, he will take care of the Grahastha Asrama. While doing that Rishiruna clear, he will do the study of Shastra, become spiritual. All that powers come to him through that yajna. Here also an exhaustive yajna is got done by Sita and Ramji, and thus they become the king and queen. That is the meaning of Rajyam Punaha Avaptavan. तो यहाँ संक्षेप में थोड़ा बताएं. I am just little giving little more information to you. from the main Ramayana. Then what happened? Once Rama became Raja, Sitaji Rani, whole Praja were wanting nothing more than that. They got the ultimate and best of it. They were extremely happy. How? Prahrustaha, Muditaha. Mudita is Ananda, Hrusta means excited. Excitedly Anandi, with full Ananda they were excited. कोई ठिकाना नहीं उस आनंद का. प्रकृष्ट मुदिता. The best of the person, the Lord Himself, when He becomes the King, and in the human form He has come as an avatara, with the full practice of the dharma, इससे ज्यादा कोई प्रजा को किसी भी युग में, किसी भी समय में या राज्य में और क्या चाहिए? Therefore, प्रहृष्ट मुदितः लोकः. प्रहृष्ट भी थे, मुदित भी थे. लोका is entire प्रजा. तुष्टः, extremely contented, because they were waiting from 14 years. Not that Bharata was not ruling well, he was ruling well, but he was ruling only on behalf of Rama, creating bhakti of Rama only in everybody's heart. He never gained his position in anybody's heart. Therefore, that thought never came about anybody other than Rama in their hearts. They were waiting. He came, he became Raja, Tushtaha. Then next, Pushtaha. They were all full of Pushti, the Ananda in them. Tushti bhi hogi, pushti. Tushti means contentment. Like when the stomach is full, it's called pushti. But that food is very tasty also, then it's called as tushti. So tushtaha, pushtaha, all of them were. Then sudharmikaha. In the ruling of Lord Rama, every of the individual was fully practicing the dharma. Their desire of artha kama never overpowered the dharma. Even the artha and kama, they had under the rule, discipline, control or the checking up of the dharma. धार्मिक अर्थ कर्माना धार्मिक जो उनको अलाउड है उन्हीं चीजों में इन्वॉल्व होना they were doing. So mainly is what? धार्मिकः. So प्रहृष्टः, मुदितः, तुष्टः, पुष्टः, सुधार्मिकः. Each of the word I am only telling you the literal meaning. How the Rama achieved all of them, if I tell, but it takes 6 days time. But Praja were like that. Lord King Rama as a king was ruling the kingdom in that way, making all of them trained in these things. Prahrushtaha, Muditaha, Tushtaha, Pushtaha, Sudharmika. 5 हो गए. 6th one is Niramayaha. Nobody has got any amaya, the internal deeper desires, diseases, sorry. Niramayaha. Arogaha, and nobody has any outer diseases of the body. So Niramayaha, Arogaha. Niramaya you can add to physical bodily diseases. Arogaha you can add to the mental diseases of laziness, lethargy, procrastinations, angers, crankiness. ये कोई भी मानसिक रोग नहीं है, कोई किसी को शारीरिक रोग नहीं है. 7 points. 8th one is Durbiksha Varjitaha. The whole country, and in the country, every individual was Subhiksha. Bhiksha means the facilities, comforts that are required, right from eating the food, roti, kapda, or makan, and all of them were Subhiksha, full of them, plenty only they were, never they had any Durbhikshata. And all the Subhikshata depends on the rains. Only when it rains, every crop, every fertility, everything will be there, then only Haryali sab hota hai. That is why Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaja Sitalam, Sasya Shavalam Mataram, Vande Bharata Mataram. So no Durbhiksha, everybody went Subhiksha, finally Bhayavarjitaha. There was no Bhaya to anyone from anyone, for any reason. These are the Ashta Divya Guna when Rama was Raja. Pravrushtaha, Muditaha, Tushtaha, Pushtaha, Sudharmikaha, Niramaya, Arogaha, Durvikshavarjitaha, Bhayavarjitaha. 9 points. No, our government should study this or not. And as I told you in Ayodhya Kanda, 100th Sarga, how the kingdom has to be ruled. I think I will teach you that after this is over. Let me see in the time given when we are together for next 2-3 months till the Geetha is over. What is the other one I can take up? मैं देखता हूँ कौन सा बढ़िया सा होगा. उपनिषद का पारायण तो हो ही रहा है, तो मे बी फ्रॉम भागवत 1 or 2 portions और दिस वन मेरे को पता नहीं, लेट द लॉर्ड डिसाइड, एनीवे 2-3 more days are there. So in this way 9 beautiful things are told here. Then further in few shlokas, how Rama ruled the kingdom, they will told to us, which we have to learn. And when you become the leaders and all, implement them. Thank you, Beta. Om Jai Sri Ramaya Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now we have to do 10, 11, 12 mantras of this Kena Upanishad Tritiya Khandaha. Om Atha Kena Upanishad Tritiya Khandaha Dashamo Mantraha. 10th and 11th, 12th. तस्मै तृणं निदधौ, तस्मै तृणं निदधौ, तस्मै तृणं निदधौ, एतदादत्स्वेति, 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 तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन, तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन, तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन, तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन, तन्न शशाका दातुं, तत् न शशाका दातुं, तन्न शशाका दातुं, तन्न शशाका दातुं, सतत एव निववृते, सतत एव निववृते, सतत एव निववृते, नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं, नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं, नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं, नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं, किमेत यदेतद्यक्षमिति, 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 यदेतद्यक्षमिति। सिंपल, बार बार बोलोगे तो फेमिलियर हो जाएगा। तस्मै तृणं निदधौ, एतदादत्स्वेति, तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन, तन्न शशाका दातुं, सतत एव निववृते, नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं यदेतद्यक्षमिति। तस्मै तृणं निदधौ, एतदादत्स्वेति, तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन, तन्न शशाका दातुं, तन्न शशाक आदातुं, सतत एव निववृते, नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं यदेतद्यक्षमिति। तस्मै तृणं निदधौ, एतदादत्स्वेति, तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन, तन्न शशाका दातुं, सतत एव निववृते, नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं किमेतद्यक्षमिति। तस्मै तृणं निदधौ, एतदादत्स्वेति, तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन, तन्न शशाका दातुं, सतत एव निववृते, नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं यदेतद्यक्षमिति। हो गया 10th श्लोक। Now the 11th one. अथेन्द्रमब्रुवन्, 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 मघवन् एतत् विजानीहि, मघवन् एतत् विजानीहि, मघवन् एतत् विजानीहि, मघवन् एतत् विजानीहि, मघवन् एतद् विजानीहि, किमेतद्यक्षमिति, 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 तथेति तदभ्यद्रवतु, तथेति तदभ्यद्रवतु, तथेति तदभ्यद्रवतु, तथेति तदभ्यद्रवतु, तस्मात् तिरोदधे, तस्मात् तिरोदधे, तस्मात् तिरोदधे, तस्मात् तिरोदधे। हो गया। तथेन्द्रमब्रुवन्, अथेन्द्रमब्रुवन्, मघवन् एतद्विजानीहि, किमेतद्यक्षमिति, तथेति तदभ्यद्रवतु, तस्मात् तिरोदधे। अथेन्द्रमब्रुवन्, मघवन् एतद्विजानीहि, किमेतद्यक्षमिति, तथेति तमभ्यद्रवतु, तदभ्यद्रवतु, तस्मात् तिरोदधे। अथेन्द्रमब्रुवन्, मघवन् एतद्विजानीहि, किमेतद्यक्षमिति, तथेति तदभ्यद्रवतु, तस्मात् तिरोदधे। अथेन्द्रमब्रुवन्, मघवन् एतद्विजानीहि, किमेतद्यक्षमिति, तथेति तदभ्यद्रवतु, तस्मात् तिरोदधे। हो गया। The last श्लोक of this Khanda. Now to this lot of Bhashya Bhagavan Adi Shankara writes, through that we have to study when you study. Or I'll explain you the literal meaning sometime. Last sloka. Satasminneva kashe striyam ajagama. Satasminneva kashe striyam ajagama. Satasminneva kashe striyam ajagama. Satasminneva kashe striyam ajagama. बहुशोभमानाम् उमागं हैमवतीं 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 तागं होवाच किमेतद्यक्षमिति तागं होवाच किमेतद्यक्षमिति तागं होवाच किमेतद्यक्षमिति तागं होवाच किमेतद्यक्षमिति. Now together 4 times. Satasminneva kashe striyamajagama bahushobhamanam umagam haimavatim tagam hovacha imetadyakshamiti. सतस्मिन्नेवाकाशे स्त्रियम् आजगाम बहुशोभमानाम् उमागं हैमवतीं तागं होवाच किमेतद्यक्षमिति. सतस्मिन्नेवाकाशे स्त्रियमाजगाम बहुशोभमानाम् उमागं हैमवतीं तागं होवाच किमेतद्यक्षमिति. सतस्मिन्नेवाकाशे स्त्रियमाजगाम आजगाम बहुशोभमानाम् उमागं हैमवतीं तागं होवाच किमेतद्यक्षमिति. हो गए 12 मंत्र. Total Upanishad I'll chant after the whole thing is over. Today only these 3 will chant. Tasmai trunam निदधौ एतदातत् स्वेति तदुपप्रेयाय सर्वजवेन तन्न शशाका दातुं सतत एव निवृते नैतदशकं विज्ञातुं यदेतद्यक्षमिति अथेन्द्रमब्रुवन् मघवन् एतद्विजानीहि किमेतद्यक्षमिति तथेति तदभ्यद्रवत् तस्मात् तिरोधते स तस्मिन्नेवाकाशे स्त्रियम् आजगाम बहुशोभमानाम् उमागं हैमवतीं तागं होवाच किमेतद्यक्षमिति इति तृतीय खंडः समाप्तः. The fourth खंड has got 9 mantras. 3 days में वो भी हो जाएगा. Thank you. I taught you ईशावास्य. I am teaching you केन कठ. मैं तो पढ़ा रहा हूँ, मैं तो गीता पढ़ा रहा हूँ, मैं तो रामायण पढ़ा रहा हूँ, मैं तो कॉमन सेंस थॉट सिखा रहा हूँ, मैं वैदिक चैंटिंग आपके सामने कर रहा हूँ. सहना वतु. 7 things I am doing every day. So if you are aware of it, the value of it, importance of it, it is in your interest. Be regular, learn all of that, become divinely powerful. So to inform your friends and bring. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांतिमाप्नुयात् शांतमुच्यते वन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यं विमोचयेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे ओम तत्सत्. ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. गीता माता की जय. व्यास भगवान की जय. रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय. वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. रत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे श्री आदिपराशक्ति गीता माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु मुक्त गण की जय. समस्त युवा मंडली की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. Congrats dear friends. Happy Holi and congrats for the beginning of new chapter 15 of Bhagavad Gita. God bless you all. Be regular. देखो सुनने को ही नहीं आते हो. If there only if you are lazy, then where will you get this information? When will you make it your own knowledge? When do we practice and do we evolve? नहीं चाहिए सब स्वामी जी, मैं ऐसे ही सड़ा पड़ा रहूंगा. No, then I am not correct person to you. I am there only for such a cute, beautiful youngsters who are unbiased in their thinking, therefore are able to understand the greatness of all these things and want to learn and implement in their life and want to grow. To such ones are these class. And to others, wherever you are, live a good noble life. Don't trouble the world. That is a suggestion. Thank you. Yes, see you tomorrow.